Are you having a good day? Were you sick yesterday? He was a little sick yesterday. This feels so bizarre, but we're gonna get used to it. Hey, good morning, everyone. I'm Janelle. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. This is my first video in at least 7 months. It's been a while. I feel not super camera ready because it's just been so long. But I have wanted to take this camera back out for so long. I've just been struggling to do it for some reason. I love looking back at my videos and seeing where I was and where I am now. So today's video is really going to be a life update because so much has changed in my life since my last update. It's almost weird how much your life can change in 7 months. So that's what I love about filming these, is just like, they're just very candid, very natural, just sharing some updates that have been going on. Okay, so I guess I will take it back to last year, 2021. I made a whole video about how I left my 9-to-5 to start pursuing real estate, and then I worked as a host at a restaurant on the side. That is completely different now. I still have my real estate license. I'm not actively using it. It is active. I technically can go use it whenever, but unfortunately it just wasn't really what I expected or what I thought it was going to be. I felt like I really educated myself going into real estate. Like, I knew it wasn't going to be like the glamorous reality shows and stuff like that. I just love helping people, and I loved the idea of helping somebody find a home. But what I don't like is things that are 100% commission. I know there's unlimited potential, but there's also sitting at zero, like I did for a year now. I'm not a salesperson. I don't go out and show people my business card and like tell them, hey, I'm a realtor and this and that. It's just not really what I thought it was going to be. So I realized it's just not for me. I'm still living at home, still in the same room at my parents' house. I have been struggling with that because I really do want to move out, but unfortunately I'm just not making the money that I made before. Now I am working from home again, so my setup is right behind the camera. Completely different setup from before. I have a new desk, I have a monitor, but I'm basically working for the restaurant that I hosted at, just in a corporate setting. So I've stopped hosting, I've stopped real estate. I also filmed a video 7-8 months ago, maybe. I think it was in December. Yeah, I posted a video called Get Ready With Me plus a chat about relationships. I think that's what it's called. I was basically just talking about how I finally was okay with being single, and how like my friends and I were always on the dating apps and looking and searching, and like it was such a waste of time. So I just stopped in December. I was like, I'm done looking for people. I'm done just like wasting so much time on the apps. Something in the back of my head was like, this is not where you're gonna find your person. So what's funny is that like my person was literally at work. So it's interesting because I do think that life works in interesting ways, and it's interesting because I am now in a relationship, which is weird to say on here, but I have been for 6 months, but we started seeing each other like 7, almost 8 months ago, which is like right after I posted that video. So it's just like mind-boggling how people always say once you stop looking is when you'll find someone. And I hated that cliche. Like, oh, it was so annoying. I worked a lot on growing my faith, you know, spending time with my family and things like that. And then that's when it just happened. Like, I had been working with him for 6-7 months prior to when we started dating, and like I never thought that that would have happened. It was such a gradual thing. Like, we went from coworkers to like work friends to like there's a little bit of flirting going on to then me leaving like a work text, and then that becoming like, hey, let's go to dinner, and here we are. So that's been a huge change in my life too, because I've been in a relationship now for 6 months, and I've never been in a relationship this long. Like, I've definitely talked to people for longer than 6 months, but it was never like a commitment, a relationship like that. And I love the timing of, you know, a month after him and I started dating, when people at work started catching on, I left because I got this new job. So it was just like really good timing, because I just feel like it's better and healthier if we're not working together, dating, hanging out of work. Like, yeah, I just feel like the timing was really good. But I'm so happy. I've never been with somebody who treats me so well. I also am back in grad school. I took one class in 2020. My master's has been a very slow, gradual process. So I'm now taking my second class of my master's degree. I'm also taking my class online because they didn't offer any at a time that I wasn't working, so it made it kind of complicated. So I've just been home a lot, like school from home, work from home. So I try to use like the gym to keep me sane. My last few videos were about like my motivation series and like just self-improvement, and for me a big part of that is the gym, and I've still been going like 4 times a week. And yeah, I've definitely seen growth, mostly in my legs, my thighs. I'm still working more on like my upper body, the glutes, duh. And I need to work on this region as well, because I hate cardio and ab workouts and eating super clean. So this is like my troublesome area. But that's another thing I actually wanted to talk about, was my gut health. I have had some digestive issues for a while. I feel like it's just been getting worse. I did take a food sensitivity test. I always say I'm gonna make a video on this and I never do it, so I need to like make that my next video. My camera stopped because I guess I was filming for too long. But I found out that I'm sensitive to eggs, dairy, and a couple other things. I've not given up dairy yet. It's been really hard, but I have given up eggs because that was the only thing that came back as high sensitivity. But I did go to a holistic doctor, holistic practitioner, naturopath, and he suggested I do a stool test. So I took a stool test. We're going to go over my results next week. I did see them because they were emailed to me, but he's going to like, you know, talk me through them and what I can do. But I did get the results back, and like 10 being the worst, my digestive system came back as 10 in a big red circle. So that was a little bit alarming. My food isn't digesting properly, so I guess we're going to see how I can fix that, because I just have so much bloat in my lower stomach and I'm tired of it. So tired of it because it's painful, it's not appealing. I feel tired. I'm excited to dive into that more and make so many videos on it, because before it was all about my acne, and now like I really want to get into gut health because I've watched countless videos and I just feel like I just want to make like a simple breakdown. Once I crack the code, you best believe I'm going to like break it down. I mean, hopefully it's that easy that I can break it down. Maybe it's very complicated, but I don't know. I feel like I can get it under control, so we'll see. Stay tuned for like upcoming videos because I'm ready. I definitely need to plan like what I want to talk about. I know a couple things I have in mind: my food sensitivity test, my gut health journey. I have an updated skincare routine, I have bedroom updates, I have gym routine updates. I'm going to California again to see my best friend. You know, I always film when I'm there, so I really want to film when I'm there because we're going to Harry Styles. We're doing Halloween in San Diego. So like I just got my costume, I got my Harry Styles outfit. I think I'm gonna dye my hair. So yeah, there's fun things to come. I'm just glad to be back because it's been so freaking long. And I love YouTube. I'm on it all day. Like while I'm working from home, I'm always watching YouTube. I've been watching YouTube since I was like so young. Anyway, thank you if you've stuck around. I'm like presently I am pleasantly surprised that I've still you know, kept a lot of you here, and some of you like literally commented on most of the videos I posted and were so supportive, and like I love this little small community. I will have my Instagram linked below. I don't use it very often. I'm not really big on social media, surprisingly. I love YouTube, as I just said. It's like I love it, but I just feel like it's a totally different community now, other than like TikTok, Instagram. Just not really into those. So yeah, I post on Instagram now and then, but mostly just when I'm traveling. So yeah, but I am going to finally wrap this up after I said that a million times, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Okay, so my dogs are like clockwork. They know what time it is. It's 6:55. They get their treats at 7 o'clock. My dad gives them treats at 7 every day. Not sure how good that is, but he knows it's time, right? You know it's time for your treat. So I've been trying to ignore him and get some work done, and this is what he's been doing. And I'm getting a work call, so you're gonna have to wait a few seconds. All right, gotta go.